Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. On this episode, we are going to learn how to map our faults. In the previous episode, we talked about how our interpretation window is. Then I explained the time slide and other things. This video, we are learning how to map faults, and I've moved the slide backwards so that we can start mapping our fault from the initial time slide to the end. To map your fault in the interpretation section, which is the interpretation menu, you go to your interpretation tool over here. When you click on it, there will be other two palettes that will open. In these two palettes, you choose this interpret fault to map your faults. So after choosing interpret fault, you click here to insert fault 1, and this is how we map our fault. We map our faults from downwards, that's the first row, and also we map our faults with points. The points shouldn't be less than 4 and it shouldn't be more than 6. And each fault is mapped throughout the whole lithology. So let me show you an example with my fault 1. So this is how I'm going to map my fault 1. This is where I think the fault ends. So I start from the down. First point made, second point, third point, fourth point, 5th point, and at my 6th point I double click. So I've mapped my first fault in my first time slide, then I move my time forward, then I map my second fault, which I think is this 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's not necessarily that everybody should map all the faults. You map what you can see. If you're not sure of what you're seeing, you don't have to map it. Then I continue my time slide. Then I map this side again because that's the same fault trending through the lithology. Then I map this too, which I think I can start from somewhere here and end somewhere here. Then I continue till right now I'm not seeing it well, so I'm not going to map because I feel like it's done, so it's done. After that, I go back with a time slide, then I insert my second fault. Then after I start mapping that too, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I move my time slide forward. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I move my time slide forward. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I have to map till all the faults are mapped or the faults disappear in the formation. So that is what I'm doing. Okay. So looking at this fault that we are mapping is having a higher magnitude than the other one that we mapped because by this time slide the other fault had depleted, or let me say vanished, but still this continue to trend through the volume of the rock, and this is a very major fault that we are mapping. So So this is how you map your fault. So I've just made a mistake. If you make a mistake and you're supposed to clean it, you use this feature. You click on it, then you come and click on your mistake and it clears. You go back to your fault interpretation, then you continue. So this is also another mistake that I have to correct. So I correct it, then I map it again. So you don't need to delete the whole thing that you've done. You can clean and fix it. That's how it is. So this fault still keeps trending. So in summary, this is how you map your faults. So let's go back to our let's create another 3D window. Let me display the faults that I've mapped for you to see. So I'll close this. Then after close this, then under my interpretation folder, I'll tick my fault one, which this is how it is showing after I mapped. This is how the fault sticks are looking like in 3D. And after I added the second one, this is how the second one is also looking at. Yeah. So you see in our first and second time interpretation we crossed. That's why you can see them crossing here. Yeah, so this is how your fault will look like. If it is mapped well, you see a very nice structure for your structural modeling. So thank you for watching this video. In our next video, we are going to talk about horizon mapping and also explain some few things. Bye.